Hello, it's Nikki. Welcome to day 9. I don't know if you've noticed, there's a big trend about 6 figures, 7 figures. And I will be honest, when I was at school and I was embarking on, my career, 7 figures wasn't really a conversation that I would have. And millionaire status, it was for other people. It was for men, probably. It was for famous people. It was for footballers. And actually, and I'm going to admit it, and I'm going to say it here on the podcast, I actually now know that I am capable of making £1 million. I know that to be true. And this is really interesting. And this has been a moment where I've suddenly had to go, oh, so if I know that I'm capable of it, why am I not making it? Because I have made in a day double what let me do the maths a bit. So, okay, I'm doing the maths as we speak. Hello, hold the fort, live things. So if I type £1 million in my computer, in my calculator, and I divide it by 365, it comes to, so the number of days in the year. I can hear teachers going, show your workings, show your workings. So that per day is 2,739. Now, I have earned that in a day. And I have not only earned that in a day, I've probably earned triple that in a day. And so, based on those maths, that's kind of possible. So I'm going with it and I'm open to the situation. But if you'd asked me that when I started coaching and somebody said, would I be able to do that? I just wouldn't think that that would be possible. Mainly because I hadn't started doing the first steps. So imagine that you're climbing the mountain, or imagine that you're running a marathon, and the end goal, or the 6 figures or the 7 figures, is running the marathon. If you haven't run before, that feels like an impossible task. So I caught a bit of a loose women the other day, and Ruth on the panel was saying that she'd started the Couch to 5K. And she was on week 2 and she was just like, whoa, that like, oh gosh, I don't know if I can do it. And I remember my running journey started that too. I remember having that moment of going, what? I have to now run for a minute. And I remember looking at the timer going, 52, 53, 54. Oh my goodness, am I ever going to make there? And now to think that I've done a half marathon. I haven't done a full marathon yet, but I have done a half marathon. That feels insane to me that can happen so quickly. But the moral of this story is, in order to get closer to where it is that you want to get to, you have to get comfortable with each stage. So you have to, in your business, if 7 figures, for example, is the goal, you have to get comfortable with making 1,000 in your business. You have to get comfortable with making 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, and make those moves in that way. And once you've got to that point, and I guess it is like running or exercise or things like that, there does become a place, and I know with running, like even if I haven't been for a few days or even a week, I know that if I put my trainers on and I start going, that I can easily start, there's certain things that I can run without even thinking about it. So I can run for half an hour, 40 minutes without stopping. It's not necessarily fast, but I don't feel like it's something I have to build up to. And that's where I want to see your money goals going to. Because what we can all do is get really stuck in, I don't know what to charge for this. So what can also happen in that of like, I don't know what to charge for this. I don't know if people are going to like it. You haven't got the data in place yet. And what you end up doing is giving something away for free and saying, well, I'll just do it free for the first time. But the thing is that I must say, especially around packages and free work, are people going to value it? Because what you want to do, whatever you do, is you want to get to a point at the end of it where your work feels valued, where it feels like somebody has got some fantastic results. And sometimes people need to have some money in the game in order to make that happen. And so what you might feel like you're doing is being really kind and generous and giving something away for free. But is that person going to necessarily value it? Is that person going to go, wow, I was there doing it. I was there every day. And I was talking about this with a client the other day where she was saying if she's going to do some sort of exercise every day in terms of yoga, she needs to pay for it. She needs to have a subscription so she knows that she's in the game. She knows that there's an incentive to actually complete what she said that she would do. So my challenge for you today is really thinking about how can you start to edge forward to the next level, edge forward to the next bit of the, I don't know, however you call it, the game, the race, however you want to move forward. So when I started to up my mileage in terms of running, I could set my Fitbit and I could say, right, I'm going to do 5K. Oh, today I'm going to do 8K. Today I'm going to do 10K. And I really started to get familiar. So if you're looking at your monthly numbers and again, this is an invitation for you to actually look at your monthly numbers. If you're getting to the stage where you're like, for a while, I've been around the same kind of figure. And I've certainly noticed that in my, the last sort of 3 or 4 months, I've been around the same kind of level of income every day. And sometimes that is an not every day, every month. And I've got to that point where I'm like, okay, what would 20% more on that look like? How could I make a small incremental but sustainable increase? What would that look like? How can I serve more? What could I do? How could that work out? Again, it's just playing with these numbers. And I don't want you to think that you have to, suddenly go, right, I've never thought about being a millionaire, but I've got to do it now. And this is not some kind of part of a system of being a coach who teaches coaches or any of that sort of stuff. I'm not about that situation. But what I am about is you really maximizing your time and being paid well. And what I mean by well is you feeling like this is a really great exchange, that you really feel like you're delivering and you're living at the level that you want to. So I hope today has been useful. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts. Please tag me across social media, add me at Nikki Raby. You can also get full access to the course, book a free 15-minute call. If you're ready to join your personal brand plan, do check it out. It's all on my brand new site. And subscribe, like, 5-star review, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thank you for being here, because I know there's so many other places you could be. So the fact that you are here, thank you. And let's see what the next month ahead, let's see what you can do and play around with and get excited about your business. I want this whole packaging and pricing section to be in a place of excitement, to be in a place of, ooh, maybe I could, let's just see. So I look forward to hearing more, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.